time. If this doesn't work, I give up for this morning. But hello, happy Saturday. It is Saturday morning, so I thought I would try and do a sunny side up Saturday morning and see if I have anybody up to join me. I'm not really sure if this is live. I've had some problems this morning. So let's see if this works. If not, I will say never mind and see you all next time. Okay, this one actually looks like it's working. So yay! I am live. Hey Scott, how are you? I just saw a thumbnail for you. It's your birthday? Can hear you and see perfectly. Thanks, Scott. I appreciate you. Hey, is this your birthday weekend? Did I already miss your birthday? I saw your thumbnail. Is that tomorrow you're doing your celebration? It has been a week, man. It has been a week. I feel very out of it. I know we all have to take some YouTube breaks every once in a while, but I don't know what's going on. Tuesday is my birthday. Okay. Well, happy birthday in advance, but talk to you on Tuesday. Oh my gosh, you guys. This is late for me for a sunny side up Saturday. I feel like it's like noon. No, not that bad, but I do normally try and come on earlier. I came out. I like to, sit out on the porch when I'm talking to you guys on Saturdays. So I came out, I opened the door to come out onto the porch, and it's cold. I think it's probably, I don't know, maybe close to 50, but when I first opened the door, it was definitely 40 something. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I'm not doing that. Good morning, Janice. How are you? Thanks so much for coming in. Thank you. I'm going to ask you in chat to come up tomorrow when we record. Okay. Good morning, Miss Janice from Scott. So I came out. It was like it's cold. I'm like, okay, well I'll go inside and I'll set up and I'll still do a live this morning. And then I don't know. I couldn't get on to YouTube, so I don't know if it was my setup or what. But anyway, I'm like, all right, I'll try one more time. If this doesn't work, then it wasn't meant to be this morning. So anyway, I'm glad I tried again, and here I am. So happy Saturday. Anybody else that I have just joining for the first time, my name is Alisa. This is Alisa's Adventures in Cruising, and sometimes on Saturdays I like to do this Saturday morning pop-up and just chit chat with my friends. I think I just saw Law Jones. Hey Law, how are you? Thanks so much. Hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday. Appreciate you coming in. You guys, what is going on? Too much. But I did have a chance to check to see if there was any new cruise news that I thought might be of interest this morning, and see if you guys saw or heard that too. It's a beautiful morning. Glad we can share it. Yes, it is beautiful. Good morning. It's very sunny already here, so I'm hoping that means it is gonna warm up, but it's starting off chilly. But anyway, so I was looking to see what was new cruise news wise, and I don't know, do you guys follow or have you been following Captain Kate? She was a captain on Celebrity Cruise Lines. I want to say it's the Beyond, but I might be saying the wrong ship that she is the or was the captain of. And it was kind of a big social media story maybe a couple weeks ago, about her leaving Celebrity. And she has a big social media following. She's I think it's beyond two. Yes. Okay. Thanks, Law. She has a big social media following. I don't know if she was the first, but among the first, I think she's the first, or the only female captain for Celebrity. And anyway, people were really like, "Oh my gosh, what's she doing? What did she go? What, she can't be retiring." I don't think she's of retirement age, but maybe of like years of service and that kind of thing. Well, anyway, I saw a story this morning that she is going to the Four Seasons cruise line. She is going to be the captain for their first season. I don't remember the name of the ship. It might be just called the Four Seasons, but I thought, oh. So basically, I may never meet her. I'm thinking Celebrity, I was, working my way up to Four Seasons, is like a whole other level. Maybe for Celebrity, but definitely not First Lady Captain. Right, exactly. I was like, I don't think she was the first, but she might have been the first on Celebrity. Hey JT, good morning. Happy Saturday to you. Thank you so much for coming in. I appreciate it. So now she is going to be on the captain for Four Seasons. And I don't know. I know we talk a lot about cruise directors, favorite cruise directors and favorite ships and favorite ports. I don't know that would you guys, is that enough incentive for you to go on to say the Four Seasons, which obviously just by the name indicates that it's not going to be, it's going to be another level. Price wise, experience wise, all that kind of stuff. So is that enough of an incentive to go or to try to go on that cruise line because of the captain? Or do you go on any cruise line, or cruise ship repeatedly because you have a favorite captain? You have Scott. Good morning, JT. From Janice. What do you guys know or follow the captains like that? I'm gonna see if I can find where she is. Hey TJ, good morning everybody. How are you? Oh my gosh, TJ, you're up. I thought I was an early bird. You're up early too, huh? You're up nice and early to hang out with your East Coast friends. That's nice. That's nice. I'm not a night owl, so I can't do the reverse. No comment. You guys aren't following the captains around like that? Hey TJ, good morning from Janice. Okay, just wanting to see what, I don't know if I can pull this up, but I don't even know anything about the Four Seasons cruise line. Good morning, LF McKinley. How are you? Thank you for coming in, and congratulations. Can I announce your big win? Although everybody on this chat probably was on Veronica's live last night. Yes, the cruise winner in the house. I do think captains make a big difference. I met the captain of every ship I have been on. Yeah, Law, I try to meet them too. Hey, Legacia from Scott. I try to meet them too. If they do a meet and greet, Oh, okay. Thank you, Lakeisha. I do the meet and greet if I'm able to sneak in or be invited to one of the platinum events that you can do the question and answer sessions with. I've done that on both Carnival and Royal Caribbean, and I just I don't know. I just like to see who's driving this thing. And I've liked them, and I've had pleasant conversations with them, and I feel like they do a good job. It's it's pretty amazing for the most part how they navigate around the world on these giant cruise ships. But I don't know that I have been like, oh, Captain So-and-so is now on the Wonder of the Seas. I gotta get on there. Maybe I should be thinking like that. When you're choosing your cruise ship. It's a good a reason as any. Okay, well, I asked Legacia if it was okay to announce her big win. Were you guys all on Life with Veronica's 10K celebration last night? She hosted she was hosting I want to say it like a contest. She was doing a giveaway. That's what it is. She was doing a giveaway for her 10K celebration, which she had been talking about for a little while. Good morning, Edna. How are you? How are you? Thanks for coming in. She had been talking about for a little while, and she decided that she wanted to give away a free cruise to one of her followers for, in celebration of her making the big milestone of 10,000 subscribers. And she made it clear this was not a sponsored thing. This is not in lieu of cash. There's no substitutions. This is for a specific cruise in 2026. So she had a whole trivia contest all about her and her channel and her cruises, and our very own LF McKinley, Miss Legacia, was the big winner and won herself a love and football cruise aboard the Wonder of the Seas next February 2026. So you know how we just got back from the Love and Football cruise for the Super Bowl. She's doing it again, and Legacia won big last night. So congratulations to Veronica on for making 10K, reaching 10K, and congratulations to Legacia for getting herself a free cruise. That is awesome. Hey, the traveling type, how are you? Good morning, good morning. Thanks for coming in. I think that's awesome. So, and as Veronica says, it's not any ordinary cabin because she's balcony bougie. It is a balcony cabin on Wonder of the Seas. So, I was holding out hope, but I'm already planning to go. I just gotta actually. I've already got the information from Dante. I gotta actually book it. So. Anyway, congratulations all the way around. That is awesome. Yes, it was so awesome. You did great. You did great. Although I spent quite some time, I have to talk to Veronica about that. I spent quite some time scrolling through those videos looking for that thumbnail she was talking about. I still didn't see it. Maybe I should have been on the computer and not my phone. LF McKinley, good morning and congrats again from Edna's World. Hey Keisha H, happy Saturday. Hey chat folk. How are you this morning, Keisha? I was saying it's starting off cold. Kit Kat, hey Florida girl, how are you? How are you? Thanks so much for coming in. Hope you're doing well. You guys, I know I'm like connected to most of you on Facebook, but I am terrible on Facebook. I just never caught the Facebook wave, and I started a Facebook only when I started after I started the YouTube channel. So I'm meeting all of you, and I know there's messages, and you guys post all the time, but I'm sorry, I'm never on there. So it's not personal. No snow here. Spring is here. Yay! Yay, yay, yay. Yes, it is going to be a very sunny day here, although it's starting off pretty chilly. I think it's going to be up to mid 70s, but yeah, I think it'll end up feeling like a spring day. Wow, kudos to Captain Kate. That's awesome for her. Heading over to Four Seasons. Yeah, I think it's a big deal. And I think it's, I've been talking about Captain Odyssey, or Dr. Odyssey, sorry, the last last week. It is Maine, you know. Yes, I know. I know it's cold up there. No, it's cold. Hey, Katina from Scott. I know it's cold normally. It's snowy. So I'm glad you're seeing the break in the weather. But I've been talking about Dr. Odyssey, and kind of we were comparing how this was not like any cruise ship I've been on. I'll speak for myself. Hey, Keisha, or Keisha saying hey to everybody. And I think the Four Seasons is gonna be similar to the concept of Dr. Odyssey as far as the extreme luxury. Aw, giving out hugs. Good morning, my friend, Law Jones. And it's like 95, I want to say, I read 95 residential style cabins. That's probably not even the right word. Residential style suites aboard the Four Seasons. So I'm thinking that's not like the cruise deal I'm looking for. I may never say never. I mean, I can still win the Powerball. I may, I may get a sponsor and be able to go over and see Captain Kate on the Four Seasons. But I'm just saying it's not in my plan right now. It's not on my plan. Hey, Michael, how are you? Thank you so much for coming in. Hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday. JT saying hey to Keisha. My show 911 did a crossover to your show, Dr. Odyssey. Did that air yet, TJ? I think I saw it in the previews, but I know I was watching behind past episodes. So, everybody wants to see Angela Bassett, so I wouldn't mind watching that episode. Although I'm not sure what to expect. Dr. Odyssey is something else. Katina saying hey to Edna and JT. Hello, good morning, all cool friends in the live chat from Michael. Thanks, Michael. Everybody saying hi. Well, maybe it is. Maybe it is. I'm not sure what that was for, Law. You know how I just start talking. Maybe it is going to be similar to the luxury style ship. Maybe that's what you meant. But yeah, I kind of want to see it. But anyway, I was just curious if anybody is following the captains like that, like we follow the cruise directors. So, what else? What else is happening in the cruise news this week? I also saw a story about Carnival, or I guess John Heald must have put out a statement or something this week. Absolutely. Congratulations to LF McKinley. Glad you'll get that balcony bougie experience with Ms. V and anyone else who attends that group cruise. Hey, Shay, how are you? Good morning. Good morning. Shay was there last night, too, trying to win that free cruise. We had to run it back, right, Shay? I don't blame you. I was trying to. I was trying to. But there was a story about, I guess John Heald must have tried to put out a statement to dispel a rumor that that Carnival was running out of eggs. I'm kind of wonder what the cruise detectors conference is looking like. Hey Shay, I kind of wonder what the cruise detectors conference is looking like in Miami, I think. Does that mean that's something you would be interested in? LOL, surprisingly, I did good. I think we were all open. Oh no, egg crisis. No, there's not an egg crisis, which I guess there was a whole thing about some channel or channels were putting out videos basically saying that Carnival was running out of eggs and they couldn't get their, I don't know, I didn't see the video, but from the description it was saying that people were basically saying that they were running out of eggs, and oh phew. But John Heald says no, that's crazy. We're not out of eggs. All the same, dishes are available. Well, thank you for debunking that, Alisa. Yes, I mean, people, listen, we go on the cruises, and if you enjoy the buffet, or even if you enjoy the main dining room like I do, if you enjoy the buffet, oh, director, got it. Yeah, that would be cool law to go to the conference for the cruise director. Um, if you go to the buffet, you expect there to be a nice variety. It's a buffet. Anyone reading about the cruise piracy, there's always a story about a cruise pirate somewhere. Normally not too close to home here, but that doesn't mean John is really good about addressing that kind of stuff. Yeah, and again, I'm terrible on Facebook, and I've asked you guys about this before. If you're following his page, so you probably have already seen this. I need to do better about that, so I can see. I definitely had my share of omelets with real eggs on my recent crisis. I think cruise. Yeah. Um, so yeah, yes, you met cruise. Um, yeah, so it was just kind of like, hey, like people between the pirates and people jumping off the ship, that's been insane lately. I've never seen definitely that, and I hope never to. And I, I don't understand. I don't understand. But I'm glad. No, I'm not glad. No, I'm not glad about anything about that statement, Katina. But I'm glad. There, I said it again. It's good that they are being clear about how people are leaving the ship. They're not just falling off. You know what I mean? I think when I first started, that was like a question that people were asking a lot. Like, is it really safe because people are falling off the ships left and right? Well, they're not like just walking along and oops, next thing you know, you're overboard. Like they're doing something or they're actively trying to go overboard. It's very sad and tragic and definitely an end. But people do that. Not only passengers but crew members too. So anyway, that is a sad side. Pirates, I miss that. Don't go looking for it now, Legacia. You got too much coming up. No Pirates of the Caribbean for us. But then that was led to a whole other thing about like people who are, I guess I have to include myself in this as a content creator and trying to, bring the videos to you guys regularly. I mean, I'm not out here trying to like be queen of the cruise world and hanging off of stuff, and I want to show and share what it is I do on the cruise and hope that people don't worry. We're just talking about Disney, Tina. But I'm not like inventing stories or inventing a storyline to make it fit to like wow everybody and say that look what happened to me on this cruise. I'm not trying to invent anything, but I think the point was that people were kind of making up stories or editing in such a way to make it more of a story. I don't think that is anybody that I'm following, and I hope you guys don't think that that's something I'm doing. I was like, let me Google. Real quick, Location's like, let me check this out right now. um, but do you guys think that people are really stretching the truth as to what happens when they are cruising? I'm not really sure why you would do that, but Yeah, LF McKinley. Yes, I saw it mentioned on Jay from the Ship Life, not actually boarding. Oops. But the possibility and awareness within a certain area. Captain gave guidance to passengers. Okay, so where was this? Um, Keisha or Legacia. Like I was saying, this I was, excuse me, totally out of it. Not out of it. Tied up with work stuff this week, so I have not been following. I met a guy on a cruise that I met up with again later on. He said he was planning on ending himself on the cruise we were on. The cruise was like a last hurrah. Really? Allah? Really? Okay, ship's life. Gotcha. Um, I haven't watched Ship Life in a while. I'll have to go and look for the story that you guys are talking about. Really, Law? I'm hoping you're typing more. That's sad and shocking, and I know the crew is supposed to be like heightened alert for that kind of talk, and like if you say something, definitely at the bar, they are like to alert all the stuff midships with Corey as well. Okay. But when he met a lot of friendly people, he changed his mind. Wow. Talking about not knowing how one person can affect another person, right? Like just cruisers doing their thing, being friendly and talk, because we talk to everybody, just about. You just start up conversations standing in line or by the pool or in the casino, like everywhere, in the show, whatever. You have so many opportunities to talk to people, but never really thinking anything past the cruise, right? Many people do this, I'm told. Yeah, and we're hearing those stories about people. It's a planned thing. La Lita Loca with Tony, yes. I watched him too. Just haven't. I'm behind on everybody, really. But that's amazing, though. That those conversations were enough to help him to get some clarity, or at least think again. It was a Queen Anne ship. It was a Queen Anne ship for the pirate situation, Keisha? Or are you talking about the recent overboards? Well, those stories are super sad and intense. Yeah, pirates. Okay. And I don't know where the Queen Anne is sailing, so I just think it is in. You guys tell me, because I haven't seen the story. Was it in the Caribbean? Was it, off the coast of? I don't know. Where did that happen? Now, those kind of stories, obviously, people want to know about, and since we all have our cell phones handy, and there's so many people vlogging, they have their other cameras handy, and they're able to like capture the moments. But for the other thing that I was talking about, do you feel like people are just making stuff up? Just making stuff up to put out a vlog or an exciting vlog. Wow, Law Jones, I'm glad the cruise experience gave him reason to continue on with life. Amen. Yes, Keisha. Good morning, Lori Barber. How are you? Good morning, Sound Problems was using earbuds last night. Ooh. You're having sound problems? All right, can you guys hear me? There we go. Okay. It's been a morning already, Lori Barber, so it could have, I'm like, what? I started not to come on, I started to give up on my attempts to come on because it wasn't happening. And I'm like, okay, no problem. I'll see you guys again later if this doesn't work, but I'm glad I tried again. Hey, good morning, Marjorie. How are you? Thanks for coming in. Turned off my Bluetooth. I'm here. Yeah, that is confusing. Like, what the heck? It's broken. Mine are broken. Good morning, Marjorie from Keisha. All right. So no comments. We feel like we're break. You guys feel like we're giving accurate descriptions of the events as they unfold on our cruises, or you feel like people are making it up. All right, anybody booking anything this weekend? It was making friends and continue friendships at Royal, maybe? Hi, and good morning to Marjorie from Katina. Marjorie saying hi and good morning to Lori Barber. I need to water my plants while I'm out here. I'm not sure when the last time I did that, actually. It's a little dry. Sorry, I know that was like, what? What's that got to do with cruises? But I noticed it. Okay, so anybody, we have Maple Sunday up here. Should check it out. Maine Maple Sunday. Google it. Oh wow. Is it a whole festival? Is it a whole, sounds like a festival. Accurate if they know people in the vlogs. Sunday, not Sunday. Okay. Both sound good. But you know how I am about ice cream, Katina. Sunday? Did somebody say Sunday? A Sunday on Sunday? I don't think I follow too many content creators that tell really big lies, just little fabrications occasionally. Whole state celebrates it. Oh wow, Katina. Hoyle Games. Okay, it's no longer online. Michael, I have a strange question for you. Uh-oh. Just because you ask it doesn't mean I have to answer it since I haven't been on a cruise yet. But is seasickness still worth experiencing to get the feel of cruising? In my opinion, yes, Michael. I think I've talked about that a lot, about seasickness, motion sickness. I think if people, do you generally get motion sick, Michael? Not everybody does. I just happen to be one of those people who is very sensitive to it. So I get sick on, not so much car rides, but trains, planes. Of course, we do maple ice cream. Hello, my family used to own. That's funny. My family used to own an ice cream business. I think we've talked about this way before. Cause yes. Sorry. Let me finish that thought of Michael. Yeah. So I'm sensitive to motion sickness in general. I can't do spinny roller coasters and I never could. I mean, I probably can't do it now for, as you get older, you have less tolerance for that kind of stuff. But I couldn't do merry-go-rounds, the carousel. I couldn't do anything that spins. Space Mountain was a challenge down here. So I already knew and always was already concerned about being motion sick. So the very first cruise, of course, I was much younger. My parents had everything available then, which was basically Dramamine and some ginger stuff. So I did have, or they did have things for me to help me get through it. And what I learned from that first experience was you can't wait until you start feeling sick to start taking the stuff. If you feel if you're prone to motion sickness, if you if you are more likely than not to get sick, take it before you get on the ship, so it's already in your system and you're not like down, down, down. Um, I switched from doing just the Dramamine to getting the prescription patch. I also use the C bands just to keep it even and stable in my system. I know other people don't want to do the medication route, or they want to do natural remedies. So it's really what you are prone to. You know, when none of us are young in this chat, none of us are little babies, so we know ourselves. We know what we're likely to. That's not gonna work for me. So you might need something stronger. If you're just like kind of like you know, I'm usually am fine, then you may be able to yeah, ginger and bracelets for motion sickness. Emma Cruises gets motion sickness riding a bike, and she loves cruising and promotes it. Absolutely. If you can control the motion sickness for yourself, the rest of the cruise experience itself is so fun, so enjoyable. You get to meet so many people. You get to see so many new things. Do things. The entertainment, the food. Yeah. So I absolutely think it is worth it, and even on the occasional like, oh my gosh, I lost my patch. I start feeling a little off. I'm doing everything I can to get myself back on track so that I can continue having fun. So yeah, I definitely think it's worth it. I start with Dramamine the week of the cruise. See, you have to like get it in your system. Yes, you have to prepare. Have you done 18 cruises and never had motion sickness? Is that you, Janice? Is that you? That's great. If you haven't, if you've never experienced it, again, not everybody is prone to motion sickness, but I am. So it could be a little rough if I wasn't prepared. My daughter and her friend both wore patches during our cruise, and they were fine. Yes, Dramamine, absolutely. I have never been on a cruise yet. I don't get motion sickness traveling by car, bus, or train. I'm just curious on a ship. Yeah. Hey, travel. Yes, we see. Hello. How are you? How are you? Yeah. I think if you are not prone to motion sickness in general, you're less likely to get sick on the ship because it doesn't affect you that way. It doesn't, the motion doesn't bother you that way. But as a precaution, like everybody is saying in the chat, take the Dramamine, take the patches, take or not the patches. I was signaling the bracelets or your ginger chews or something like that you would need if you do get an upset stomach. But if it's not something that you don't normally get motion sick, I wouldn't be overly concerned about it. I go prepared every cruise with Bonnie and ginger chews and C bands, and usually buy more every cruise. Not for me, but for people that are sick. Yep. I share what I have. We never needed it ourselves. Absolutely. I feel like I walk in medicine cabinet sometimes, but since I know what it's like to be motion sick, and I can spot it in other people, and I start talking to people like, are you okay? You're not looking okay. So I'm happy to share the extra C-bands and that kind of thing if you need it. We do cruise hurricane season in the winter months. The Caribbean is a little rougher. True. True. So that is definitely a reason to pack a little extra, just in case. Good question, Michael. I hope that I answered that for you, and I'm glad that you guys agree. My carry-on is heavier than that suitcase. Lori's like, throwing it in, just in case. One more thing before I leave the house. That is funny. Wonderful, Janice. My second cruise, the waters were so crazy, almost the entire ship was sick. It was like a ghost town, and room attendants were passing out paper bags and left extra in my cabin. Yeah. True story. When I cruised, oh gosh, I'm not going to say the year, but my daughter was very small, very young, and she went to the cruise. She went to the kids camp, and um, I, I don't know what I was doing. Doing all the activities or whatever. Travel, yes, we see your birds are like my birds of spring. Mine are singing all night long. I had to turn the ambient and ship noise to sleep. Yeah, they are. They're happy. Spring is springing. They're very happy this morning. When I feel swaying, I don't know if it's me or the ship. I refuse to pay shipboard prices. LOL with Janice. That is funny. Correct, Lori. They will have some things for you in the shop, but they're going to be very expensive. And now I have not checked this in a while, but I think they still do this at guest services. They will give you some Dramamine or Bonine to try and help you out. It's usually, it's not like a full supply, but a couple to help you out. Um, but if you need more, it's going to cost you for sure on the ship. So it's better, like everybody is saying, to throw in a couple just in case into your bag so that you have it. Yes, thank you so much, Alisa. Everyone else answered my question. Great, great, great. Janice Sway, like on a cruise. Ow, more than at sea. And like somebody was saying earlier, sometimes you hit a rough patch, or the captain decides he or she is gonna like speed things up. Usually when you're on your way back, it might take you 2 or 3 days to get down there, but they make it back to your home port in like 5 hours. They're speeding to get you back on time, and so the speed makes it choppier, and you can feel it more. Again, you may not be sick from it, but you may feel it. You do feel it. You feel the speed. You feel the need for speed. You feel it. But anyway, true story about when my daughter was young. She was at the kids camp, and I wasn't feeling great. I went back to the cabin and realized that I had lost the patch, and so I was kind of like, oh well, maybe I don't need. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe I had something to drink. I don't know. I was kind of like, well, maybe I'll just sit here for a minute. I'll get some ginger ale. I'll get something to snack on or whatever. Well, that made it worse. So then I had to take something, get the patch back on, and kind of sit there. But I was feeling like unstable, and so I had to call the kids club and see if the camp counselor would bring her to me in the cabin. That set off a whole like security thing, rightfully so. Rightfully so. Not wanting to walk with the children alone and down hallways and all that kind of stuff. But I couldn't have made it. I could not have made it from from my cabin up and over and down and around to the secret spot on the ship to pick her up from. So yes, I have definitely had my moments of seasickness on the cruise ship, and so I'm very, very like I don't risk it anymore. It has to be a rare thing for me not to be ready for it. I recommend getting the patch from your doctor and put it on before you cruise. Yes, if you get ordinary travel sickness. Exactly, Lori. That's exactly what I say too. And I know they do have some over-the-counter patches too. I have not tried those. I'm not gonna mess up. I'm not gonna mess up. I'm not willing to risk it now. I know the prescription one works very well for me, so I stick with that. But again, if you're not one who's prone to motion sickness, maybe those work just fine. I don't know. All right. Whew. You guys know I can get going on the motion sickness topic. It's not the best, but I do. I am happy to tell you what I know about that. Oh gosh, not worth ruining your vacation. No, 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 no. It's not. It's not. Um, we plan so much. Um, all the, all the ordering, all the shopping, all the preparations to go. Your PTO, if you have to be worried about that. The expenses, all of that. It's not worth just being sick in your cabin if you can possibly help it. So just put the patch on. You don't have to be a hero shiro and say I don't need it. If you need it, you need it. Oh, too funny. Okay, so who has a cruise coming up? Where are you going? What are you celebrating? I think I was asking last week if anybody was doing a spring break cruise, because I was hoping. I'm like living through my friends here, like who's going on a spring break cruise? Who's got the next cruise coming up? I really have to sit down, Legacia, if you are still here, I really have to sit down and look at my arrangements for Greece. I've been trying to watch the airfare and trying to figure out the flights. Easier to get there, worrying about what time we're going to get off the ships. Here we get off. You can hear that. If you can hear the birds, you definitely could hear that plane. Trying to figure out the price, or trying to figure out what time we're going to get off the ship in Greece to know what time to book a return flight home. Good morning, Ruthie. How are you? Thanks so much for coming in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Airfare is stressing me out. I'm sorry, I don't remember. Legacia, where would you be flying out of? I mean, we have to get to one of the hubs, international hubs. I actually thought I would be able to get a good rate out of Miami or Atlanta. But so far I'm not seeing anything. I may have to go to JFK, JFK to get a connecting flight. Getting close to the 1 month mark for the Mardi Gras cruise for my birthday in May. Yay, Lori. Not just how much, but the logistics. Yeah, no, I know. And if we're going to have good morning, Bill. Thanks for coming in, Warm Strong Adventures. If we have to do a connecting flight, I would rather do the connection stateside, I think, because there's a lot happening in the world, Legacia. But not wanting to connect in Europe and worry about that allowing enough times, but of course you're going to have to go through customs and all of that. So yeah, that's a little extra worry. I'm doing very well, thank you, Ruthie. We're just chit-chatting. Now I'm trying to figure out who's got the next cruise coming up and where they're going, because we're all about the cruises over here. Good morning, Bill. Good morning, Law from Bill. Ruthie saying hi to everybody. Yes, that's my concern, looking for nonstop. Yes, I agree, Legacia, I agree. Hey, Bill, top of the morning to you. Are we still in our St. Patty's Day mode? Hi, Ruthie from Lori. Yeah, so it's very exciting to be looking and planning, um, or the idea of looking and planning this trip, but it's a little stressful too. So I think I will feel much better once I do have the have the probably Bill Bull probably I think it's probably Bill, I don't know. Um, I think I'll feel much better once I know I have the airfare situated. Um, oops, Bill. Happy Saturday morning, Bill at Warm Strong Adventures. I love Carnival Magic Cruise. Enjoy your upcoming vacation. I can't wait to plan my family's next cruise. All right, Ruthie. Hey there to everyone I didn't call out. Thanks, Lori. Hello, Ruthie's this and that and family from Keisha H. Yeah, so like I said, I'm excited about it. Don't want to be stressed about it, but it is a little stressful trying to get all of those logistics down. I I I have never considered being a travel agent. That just wasn't my, just not my thing. I know we know lots of them. Um, but now it's like, oh, I wish I had some secret insider information that could be useful to this planning right now. And don't get me wrong, Raquel from MH Family Adventures is doing amazing and will give us lots of information and tips as we're going along and getting closer. I just you want it. I want it like all situated, and then I can feel like I can concentrate on the fun stuff, the fun parts of it. I wish I had something coming up. Was super blessed to get the deal for my daughter's recent spring break cruise. Yes, yes, that I know you had a good time, Keisha. Like I said, I'm so behind on vlogs. I know you went live often in the morning, and I was like, oh, that's such a great idea. But I haven't been able to catch up. Work was just cray cray. Lazy Days, good morning. Thanks so much for coming in. How are you? Good morning, Bill from Janice. Hey there, Lazy Days. I feel the same. I'm just a planner. I have details. You know what I actually was thinking about, and maybe you've already done this, Lakeisha. I'm like, maybe I need a binder, a folder. I need to like print some stuff out. I know we have so many things on our phone, and we can just pull it up online, but I think that might help me if I print out some things and have a list going. That way I can check off and just feel it. It feels very like maybe because it's something new. It feels like it's so much. And I don't want to be. I guess I'd rather have the stress here now and getting it all together than versus when we go, because I want to go and have a grand old time. Every cruise I get a folder, I save all information. I have a folder that I use for my cruises, but it's pretty basic at this point. It's just like my boarding pass. I still print out my tags, my confirmations, that kind of stuff. Greece, I feel like there's a lot more moving parts, and maybe I can't have I'm not going to do well with all the multiple apps from the cruise line, from the airlines, from all of that. So I think I'm just convinced myself now that I need a binder. So there we go. When is the Greek trip? It is the end of August. The last August, the end of August to the first week of September. Book Kaya's birthday cruise, August, and Group Cation 2026. On the fence about Christmas and Super Bowl. There are so many cruises, group cruises. We can't do them all. I can't do them all either, Janice. So I understand. I have booked Groupcation. I will. I really had a great time on the Super Bowl cruise, so I'm gonna book that too at some point. Um, but there's some other cruises that I need to be booking. I do the podcast with Scott and Chet, controversial cruising, and Sea Lake Journeys, and we have been talking for the longest while about trying to get on a cruise together. So we have a couple of choices, and I need to figure out which one I can pull the trigger on for that. So there's so many cruises, so little PTO. I think I need a T-shirt. Yes, be prepared, or a good travel agent to make you one. Yes. I do like the full service travel agent law. I do. I rather just like, here's what I need. Tell me how much it's gonna cost, and then have it all together. Janice, I hate to miss Kaya's cruise. I know it's a big one for her, right? Her birthday, her I don't know, I think it's her 40th, right? Lisa in chat, has anyone been on MSC? That is a great t-shirt. In general, do you guys think I need t-shirts? Should I go down the merchandise line? Let me know. Comments in the chat, please. I have been on MSC. I've only been on one MSC so far. It was the MSC Meraviglia. I had a great time. Again, it's my thing. I don't have much bad to say about any cruise that I've been on, really. But I know when they first started, there were lots of confusions and hiccups, especially here at Port Canaveral, about the whole process of boarding. But I think they've worked through that one. I boarded that cruise out of Miami. Were there different? Overall I enjoyed it. I thought it was very similar to what I had cruised before. I know people had complaints about the food. I didn't find that. But knowing that the cruise food in general is about feeding the masses, if you're one who, and this is like no shade on anybody, if you're one who feels like you need to carry your own seasoning, your own hot sauce, your own whatever to make it okay, then you might want to do that. But did I eat? Absolutely. Did I find things that I really liked? Yep. Did I go to the shows? I did. I did excursions. I did everything. It was just slightly different. The biggest difference that I noticed, and I don't want to say I didn't really care for it, but nobody wants to wait in the customer service or guest services line anyway. But on MSC, I felt like you had to do it twice. Once to activate your sail and sign card. I don't know what they call it. I can't remember. And then once again to close it out. Whereas on the other cruise lines, once they have your credit card, you're good to go. And you don't have to go back and close it out unless you want to, you know what I mean? Unless you want to see that final and get the final receipt in your hand or pay cash or whatever. Everybody has to go to guest services to close out their onboard account. So I didn't really care for that, but the cruise itself, I had a very good time, and I would cruise with them again. They have a Thursday through Monday. I would purchase one and wear it. Oh, thanks, Legacia. One MSC, the Seashore. I'm having a cruise blues because I got off of Carnival Liberty last Sunday. I have another cruise booked in only 196 days, which helps me with the blues. Cruise blues are real, Lazy Days. You're among friends here. We understand. I always say, disembarkation is the saddest day. We don't want to get off. Okay, thanks, Alice McKinley and Alisa. My husband showed me the new ship. He wants to try them out. I want to try out the new ship, the bigger ship. Are you talking about? I keep calling it the wrong thing. World America? Is that what you're talking about? Very. The ships are very pretty. They're very pretty. Um, I love the Meraviglia. For those who have been on MSC, I don't normally do a drink package. I don't know if that's something that you guys are interested in, Ruthie, but if you guys have anything to add about that, that might be helpful to Ruthie. Please feel free to share because I know that is different also from the other ships. I love the Meraviglia to Bermuda. Nice, nice, nice. I'm not a foodie. I just eat what I find. There's always something. You can always find something. The pizza was very good, and people kind of have raved about their pizza. The pizza was very good, but I definitely didn't go hungry. They had nice fresh salad bars. It just wasn't an issue for me. Good morning from work. Hey Carmen, how are you? Carmen, I was pulling for you, girl, last night. I mean, I was pulling for everybody last night on V's giveaway. I know you even had some extra bonus points. I'm like, Carmen is about to sweep this whole thing. Next time, better luck next time for all of us trying to win ourselves a free cruise. Same, Legacia. Hello, beautiful Carmen. Carmelin for the win, Carmen. I love to eat on the cruises. Yeah, I enjoyed the main dining room on MSC as well. Another tip with them, and I'm not sure if this is on all ships, I think it is on MSC, it was that you couldn't get bottled water. I normally order bottled water to the cabin, so I have that. So you did need a whatever you like to carry, a thermos, a Stanley water bottle, a refillable water bottle kind of thing, if you like to carry water around. Ruthie, the key to the blues is to always have a countdown. Yes. Ruthie saying hi to Carmen. Travel, yes, we see MSC strength is it knows it has weaknesses for the U.S. market. It has moved to address those, including food. Yes, they were very open to constructive feedback. Can close out accounts with cash at kiosks on Seascape. Okay, that's good to know. That's good to know. MSC is definitely worth a try. I recommend the Fantastica experience as opposed to Bella. You will see the small upgrade when you book. I also recommend using a travel agent. Yes, agreed. Morning lazy days, and just a reminder on the travel agents that they're being compensated by the cruise line, the airlines, whatever. So like, don't let it be a deterrent thinking there's going to be some crazy upcharge from the travel agents. If you can use them, I say. That's my husband when he feels we get off of a cruise. Yes. MSC is not a fun experience online, and trying to get customer service on the phone that knows the answers to your questions. Travel agent. MSC Sea Day brunch is better than Carnival now. Oh. The Today Show will be on the World America this week for your first peeks of the ship Tuesday morning, I think. Thanks, Law Jones. We've only been on Disney Cruise, Norwegian, and Carnival. Morning, Sandy. How are you? Thanks so much for coming in. Hope you're doing well. Happy Saturday. Disney, Norwegian, and Carnival. And do you have a favorite from those, Ruthie? Travel, yes, we see you can book World America for a third of the price of any Icon class ship. And World America is really going to be beautiful, not merely big and gaudy. Yeah, it looks, the ships themselves, the interiors, I mean, maybe that's kind of like subject to your own individual taste, but I find them really pretty. I love all the crystals, like the stairways. They do a really nice job on the decorating. And like I said, I would cruise them again. I have to stop booking group cruises and get into my regular cruise routine. Water shoes for Max Private Island, Ocean Cay. Yes, yes, yes. True, true, true. Um, that is for sure. I agree with that, Lori. Well, thank you for that tip on it being on. Sorry to say Good Morning America, the Today Show. Who doesn't love a good sneak peek? I'm sure there will be several of our content creators live on YouTube or whatever social media platform on those inaugural sailings. So we should be able to get a sneak peek at the World America ship and figure out if we're going to try and hop on as soon as possible. You have to come back and let us know what you guys decided. If Ruthie, if you guys decided to go ahead and book one, and I missed that. Are you looking to do it soon, like the summer, or when are you guys looking to go? Yeah, so MSC. Oh, MSC ships are gorgeous. The MSC takes white knight very seriously. Don't walk out wearing green or red or blue. Yeah, they did. They did. That's a true statement. Now again, I've only been on the one MSC ship, and that was with the Reverend Dr. E as the cruise director, and that white night party was everything, and people were they did take it very seriously. They took it very seriously. My husband just reminded me, if the MSG World America ship, it looks beautiful. Yes, I'm sure it does. I agree. Travel, yes, we see. Yes, it was a serious deal. I'm glad to know that it was not just that particular ship. I felt like that party, everybody was dressed in white for sure, but I feel like the party didn't really get started until Dr. E came in. But I'm glad to know that that's the same on the other MSC ships. That it's a really big event, because I enjoyed it as well. Travel, yes, we say, wow, I will tell my husband, Bill, Lori, Ruthie, travel. Scott. You can get by with red and green because it's an Italian cruise line. And though controversial cruising. Yeah, but it was still impressive, Lori, that so many people were prepared for it. They were prepared. Like they had the white outfits, and I don't think that I wore. I think when I went, I didn't wear my white outfit to dinner, because maybe I wasn't sure about the party, so I had to go back, or I didn't have to go back, but I chose to go back and change into the white night outfit, and I'm glad I did, because I would have felt like I was sticking out like a sore thumb. Scott. Lori, that works. Lori's very like international. She's like, I'm doing it Italian style. That's funny. So anyway, you guys, all right, what you got going on this weekend? Yes, make sure you know what the theme nights are. Yes, make sure you know. Another cool thing that I liked on the, now that we're talking about it, the MSC, I liked how MSC, and I don't think they're the only ones, but I did like they had these very big touch screen directories that not only showed like the location of things, but the times events were happening, the time of the shows. You could reserve your seats in some of the shows. Now, again, I went on kind of an off time, So they weren't requiring reservations on that sailing, but obviously it was on the touchscreen, so they must use it at other times. So I don't know if that's in I don't. I just thought it was nice. I thought it was nice. It was a good reminder, like, oh yeah, we want to go to that show, and you could do it right on the screen. So anyway, just a um, something to point out. Just make sure you know what theme nights. Hello, white washes me out, and I can't get in the sun. Um, well, the party was at night, but I guess it's getting into summer, so sun may still be up a little bit. I get it. I get it. I get it, Lori. Hey, Ruthie. Our last cruise was our last cruise with Carnival Mardi Gras was not our best. Uh oh. Uh oh. Well, I hope if you guys do whatever one you choose, I hope it is a great time, especially if it's going to be, you know, your official summer vacation. You want it to be an enjoyable time all the way around. Okay, what I say? Too much, so many cruises, a little PTO. Be nice to not have to worry about you burning your PTO. Nobody wants to waste their week. You want to go use it and have a good time when you go. I understand. I understand. Well, I hope you guys have good spring plans for this weekend. Get out, are able to get out because the weather is good and do something fun. I put gray on and I disappear. Shows are a weak spot for MSC. Hopefully they've stepped it up on World America. What their shows are pretty high school level with a few acrobats. I feel like it's the luck of the draw. I did see. I feel like they had some really strong singers. Is it exactly what we like? I really love the aqua shows on Royal Caribbean. They don't have that. They don't have that. But again, did I feel like it was a good cruise? I did. I really did. Work, 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 work. Yes. They sing songs as if they're literally reading sheet music, no flavor. Well, considering most of them are probably English may not be their first language, I think that's probably accurate. They're literally reading sheet music. I'm always surprised when people tell me that they don't go to shows. So is that a big draw for everybody? I appreciate you saying that, Travel. Yes, we see. Like, obviously the shows are important to you, but is that everybody? Do you guys all want to go to the shows or no? Do you? I was talking about making the reservations on the screen, but is that something you even worry about, care about? Not everybody does. Uh-oh. I'm waiting. Not us. Lori's like, not us. We don't do these shows. Casinos. Have you enjoyed the casinos, Lori? I know you guys go to the casino. That's what I'm saying. Um, Everybody has something different that they're. We don't go. It's casino for me. Yep. I put the shows on schedule every cruise and end up sitting around listening to live musicians and chatting and sipping and non-alcoholic drinks. Yeah, yeah. I like to have the reservations, but not. I go to the shows most times. Yes, yes, Bill. I remember. I did too. But I did enjoy the lounge singers on MSC in particular. I like them on all the cruises, but I really enjoyed them. And there was a duo that I kept going back to see every time they had a set. So I appreciate that. Like you might be intending to go to the show, but then you get sidetracked or caught up with something else that's happening on the ship, and I did that a lot on MSC. Um, there was trivia. There were lots of there was crafts. There was lots of things going on. I definitely wasn't looking for stuff to do. The coffee and mocktails are great. There you go. I love the shows. Yep. Scott's like, I love the shows. And Scott, like, I don't know if you already, if you've met your friends who are performers through your cruises, or you went on those cruises because you had friends who were performers. But I like a good show. It's awkward when I have to get up and leave in the middle because the show sucks. I'll try to get an aisle seat to be on the safe side. Yeah, yeah. Met them on the ship. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Update today will be on April 9th, Wednesday. They have already visited the ship in France, and you can see clips online. Thank you for that update log for all of those wanting to see MSC America. That's cool. That's cool. All right. I started saying goodbye, so I'm gonna wrap up. If you haven't already, give this video a thumbs up, please. I will be back on tomorrow for a Look Who's Cruising Now at 3 p.m. And then on Monday for the Monday Mood Check at 7. So, Scott, what time is your thing on Sunday? MSC is taking a chapter from Royal Caribbean's book. You have to hype it. Carnival does not know how to hype a great product at all. Or they probably would say that, it's part of their keeping the price a little bit lower, and that they don't want to spend their money on that advertising. I don't know. Have a blessed and beautiful Saturday. You as well. Have a blessed day, everyone. Oh yeah, let me go share out your Look Cruising Now. Thank you, Keisha. Love it. Bye, you guys. Thanks so much. Happy Saturday. Enjoy your weekend. MSC's daily schedule is exhausting. There's something on every day. Yeah, you can't keep up. It was a lot. It really was a lot. In a good way, I thought. Anyway, okay. Bye, you guys. Happy Saturday.